Okay, so here's part two of the 10 steps to selling your New York City condo or co-op. We are now on step number 5, which is showing the property. This should go without saying, but it's important that people are able to see the property because people don't typically like spending hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars on properties without seeing them first. So it's important that you are able to provide access to the property so that people can look around, make sure all your personal belongings are put away if you're still living in the property. But the most, the more access you can provide, the easier it will likely sell. Step number 6 is offers and negotiations. Hopefully you've marketed the property properly and you've priced it correctly and you are receiving offers. It is at this point where you will negotiate with the other side or sides to determine the best price as well as any terms for the deal. Step number 7 is the due diligence and contract signing. Now, if you've followed step 1 and you assembled all of your documents, then the due diligence process will go a lot smoother. This is where the buyer's attorney will review the offering plan, any amendments, as well as the building's financials and board minutes. In addition, this is also when a potential buyer would schedule the inspection for the property before the contract is ultimately signed. Step number 8 is the purchase application. Now, you should be familiar with this part of the process because you went through it when you bought the place. Now, the key is looking at it from the other side is to just be patient and try not to kind of rustle the feathers of the board or the management company. Unfortunately, it's a process and you just have to wait it out like everybody else. Step number 9 is the final walkthrough. Now, this is where you make sure that everything has been cleared out. Make sure that there's no excess debris. And you also want to make sure that the appliances are in working order. If not, then that could become an issue at the closing table. But again, you want to do whatever you can to make sure that the final walkthrough goes through smoothly, that the place is cleared out. Step number 10 is the closing. Now, this is a pretty straightforward step in the process, especially for the seller, since the attorneys do most of the heavy lifting. The only thing I would say is that you basically have to be prepared to be flexible. Sometimes there may be a need for a concession in order to get the deal done. But again, rest assured, both sides want to get the deal done, and just be patient and considerate and work together. That's it. Take care.